Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm bringing you episode 50 of my brand new comics haul series. It's a big milestone, but a pretty small haul today. This is a series where each and every week when I head down to my local comic shop and pick up all those new books that released that week, I show you guys every single issue I got, and I tell you a little bit about every single issue as well. So now that we've got this week's fairly small haul out of the bag, let's get that bag out of the way. Alright, now that's all over with, let's get right into it. So let's start off with my most anticipated issue of the week. This one goes to Devil's Reign Superior 4, issue number 1. This is going to be a 3-issue miniseries that's tying into the Devil's Reign event that's going on right now. I really like Devil's Reign so far, and I actually have pretty high hopes for this tie-in. I've seen some pretty mixed reviews so far, but I still think it could be pretty good. For one thing, the main character of this comic is Dr. Octopus, which I'm really excited about. He's one of my favorite characters, and he hasn't had his own solo series in a little while now. Now he's kind of back to his villainous ways, and we saw him sort of betray Kingpin in Devil's Reign issue number 2. But it's basically Dr. Octopus assembling like different versions of himself from the multiverse and creating his own Fantastic Four. I know, that sounds absolutely insane. It should be pretty interesting. Hopefully this book isn't too bonkers. Hopefully it's easy to understand. We'll see though. Dealing with the multiverse and a whole bunch of other stuff probably. That's Devil's Reign Superior 4, issue number 1, my most anticipated issue of the week. Next up this week, let's continue on with the Devil's Reign tie-ins. I also got another 3-issue miniseries that started this week, Daredevil, Woman Without Fear, issue number 1. Got this off of the shelf since it was a pretty small week. This is written by Chip Zdarsky, the artist by Rafael de la Torre. From what I've seen looking at the interior artwork, this is picking up on another thread that Devil's Reign issue number 2 left. They're spinning off into all of these different tie-in series, and I guess most of the threads leading into those tie-in series were in Devil's Reign number 2. So if you're planning on getting any of the tie-ins, you definitely need to pick up that second issue of the main event. Elektra, who's the main character of this book, has been the new Daredevil ever since Matt Murdock, the original Daredevil, was in prison. Now he's out of prison though, but you know, they're still both taking up the mantle here of Daredevil. But now with the Kingpin, who's the mayor of New York City, his new ban on superheroes in the city, Elektra is having to go against him, team up with the other superheroes. You got kind of under the radar and try to take him down. That's the basic idea of Devil's Reign. We've still got a lot of the event to go and a lot of tie-ins that still have to come out. Let me know if you guys are picking up any of the Devil's Reign tie-ins, if you're just getting the main event or skipping it all together, down in the comment section below. But that's Daredevil, Woman Without Fear, issue number 1. Next up this week from Marvel Comics, I've got The Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 85. It's a really big week for Dr. Octopus because this issue also features him as the villain in the main Amazing Spider-Man series. This issue though, I want to give it my award for the best cover of the week. This is done by Arthur Adams, who's been doing every cover for this current Amazing Spider-Man Beyond run. This is chapter 11, so we're deep into the series now. I believe it's going to be 19 parts in total, so it is coming to its end pretty soon. Basically, Doc Ock, some of his inventions got taken from him by the Beyond Corporation. Basically, his old company, Parker Industries, when he was in Peter Parker's body, was bought up by Beyond, so now he's trying to get back what was originally his. Of course, Dr. Octopus wants to own anything that had his name on it or he was associated with at all. That's The Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 85. I'm excited to see where Beyond goes from here. And the final issue that I picked up from Marvel Comics this week was Fantastic Four number 39. This issue I want to give my award for the best creative team of the week, and that's because it's written by Dan Slott, who has been killing it on Fantastic Four over these last couple years. This issue is serving as sort of a prelude for the brand new event that's coming out next month, which is called Fantastic Four Reckoning War. It's supposedly something that Dan Slott has been building up to for 15 years over his career at Marvel, so that should be a really big Marvel Universe spanning event. It's involving like the Watcher and all the stuff with the moon, but for now this is a wrap-up to a little 2-part story arc that they've been doing that's basically like a courthouse drama. It's this character named Bentley 23, I think is his name, from the Future Foundation, having to deal with his father, that he's like a clone of his father or something, who's called the Wizard. There's a lot going on here. It gets deep into Fantastic Four history. So that's the Fantastic Four issue number 39. And now to finish off this week's comic haul, I ended up picking up 2 issues from DC. Didn't plan on getting either of them. One of them is from last week and another one is from this week. The first one that I've got here is Batman Detective Comics issue number 1047. So I've never gotten an issue of Detective Comics before, but as many of you know, this is basically just Batman's second series, currently being written by Mariko Tamaki. I've liked a lot of her work in the past, and I've heard some pretty good things about her Detective Comics run. I thought this might be a good jumping on place, or at least a place to try out the series. I doubt that I'll keep on getting it forever, because this is a brand new weekly event that they're doing right now. now. You can see the tag on the corner here called Shadows of the Bat. I also got 1048, which I'll show in a second since it's weekly. It has something to do with the Arkham Asylum, this brand new Arkham Tower, which is like for the criminally insane, I guess, for villains, trying to cure them in a more progressive way, like actually dealing with these people, not just locking them up, trying to get them to be normal again. I don't know. I really don't know too much about this. All of you DC fans out there, definitely let me know what you're thinking of this current Detective Comics event, Shadows of the Bat, down in the comment section below, and whether I should keep on reading it or not. So that's issue number 1047. Like I said, though, I also picked up 1048. This is the one that just came out this week. So I'll go ahead and read these back to back and see what I think of this, and if it's really good, I'll pick up 1049 when it comes out next week. So that's Batman Detective Comics issue 1047 and 1048. Alright, well that was every single one of the brand new issues that I picked up this week. I want to know what you guys got though. Let me know down in the comment section below. I'm excited to read Superior 4 this week, most of all. I'm really sad that I missed out on the Scorch though. I was planning on doing a review of that one and everything, but you know, Diamond has a lot of shipments late these days. You just can't really do anything about it. Which ones are you guys looking forward to though? Let me know. Thank you guys so much, of course, for 50 episodes of New Comics Haul and for sticking with me and watching these videos every single week. If you enjoyed this video or if you got some good information from it, make sure to click that subscribe button. That's that big red button sitting right below the video. You can also hit the notifications bell, which is sitting right next to it. You'll be notified every single time I post a new video if you don't want to miss any. So that's everything from me for today. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Bye, guys.